Welcome to Walktober at Little Blue Valley Park. Little Blue Valley Park is located right off Nolan Road, and it's just north of 350. And so Parks and Rec acquired this property back in 2011. Used to be the former area of the KCIRR racetrack. And so Parks acquired it in 2011. They had their last race at this park before it became a park, November of 2011. And so the racetrack was at this location from 1967 to 2011. A lot of people have come through this area. It was a quarter-mile racetrack, and so people could bring their cars and race out here. And so it's always been a popular location. And so I think when you do your Walktober event on October 25th, is think about all the people that have been out here, spectators, the different racing events that have occurred. When we bought it in 2011, we developed it into a park. Again, it's a 93-acre park. It has 2.5 miles of trail, which you're going to be experiencing on your Walktober event. What's neat about this park, it connects to the Little Blue Trace Trail. It's adjacent to Raytown, Missouri Park here to the south. And when Raytown and then when Jackson County Parks and Rec builds out their park system, there will be a trail that goes all the way from the Missouri River along the Little Blue to Little Blue Valley Park, and it will connect up to the Rock Island Trail. And then the Rock Island Trail will eventually connect to the Katy Trail, and the Katy Trail goes all the way across Missouri. So, all right, right now what we're doing is we're walking to the south. We're walking across the Little Blue River, and it's a nice, cool day in October. The river is very calm, and then we're walking to the south. Right now you're looking at the Little Blue River, and so the Little Blue River, it's a river that goes all the way up from around Longview Lake, and it goes all the way down to the Missouri River. And so just kind of a little history lesson is the Corps back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s developed Lake Jacomo, Blue Springs Lake, and Longview Lake. And so that was to control flooding along the Blue River. And so the Blue River has a tendency to flood quickly. And so this bridge is the connection between Little Blue Park, Little Blue Valley Park, which is owned and operated by Kansas City Parks and Rec, and then Little Blue Trace Park that is operated by Raytown, Missouri Parks and Recreation. Over in their park, they have some soccer fields, softball fields, and Little Blue Trace Park has been there for a while. Little Blue Valley Park has been here since 2011. As you can see, there's soccer fields. The Little Blue Trace Trail walks along the river, and it kind of just goes along the perimeter of the athletic fields, and then it'll go along the side of some softball fields. The trail goes under 350 highway, and then eventually the plan is that it will connect up to the Rock Island Trail. And then the Rock Island Trail will go to the stadiums, and then from the stadiums, it goes all the way out to Lee Summit and eventually out to Pleasant Hill. At Pleasant Hill, that's where the connection of the Katy Trail will be. So again, this section of trail along the Little Blue Trace Trail is a 10-foot wide concrete trail. And again, when you're walking on these events in this time of the year, dress in layers, bring a cell phone with you, walk with friends, and remember, if you see any items that need maintenance, report them to Parks and Rec, and we can repair those. And then if you see any other activities, just contact 911 on any type of emergencies. But this is a great time of year to walk. and I hope you enjoy this section of the Little Blue Trace Trail. Again, it's not a real long length of trail, but eventually it's going to connect into a larger trail system. As we're walking on this section of the trail at Little Blue Valley Park, you can see our trail is 8 to 10 feet wide asphalt. And so we're approaching an area which is really cool. It's an area of the old drag strip. And so when the trail was developed, what we did is we cut around the old drag strip to form the trail. And so you can actually see the rubber marks along the asphalt in this area. And so I think what's cool is if you could just visualize that, you know, two cars lining up and racing down this area of asphalt, and they would start at the north and then they would race towards the south. And so this area you can see where the asphalt's been cut on both sides. And so this is an area of the old racetrack. And then also you can look all the way to the north and it's a nice flat area. And so what you would have is back in the day you would have cars lined up for their turn to race down the drag strip. So a little bit of history that you're walking on. And then you know, as the area is developing, there's a lot of different native species that you can check out. You can see that trees are starting to come into the area. It's a great place to walk your dog. If you are walking your dog, remember to keep it on a leash, and then enjoy the park. And then the thing about this park is there's almost 3 to 4 loops of trail. And so you can really stretch out your walk, or you can shorten it up to how much time you have for that day. So as we're looking up at this other area, you can see other sections of the drag strip that have been cut out. So as you're walking your Walktober event, just think about all the history that has been in this area. And then when you're walking on areas where the asphalt has been cut out, just think about cars that have gone like 200 miles an hour along this area, and then a lot of the spectators that have attended these events in the past. But hope you're enjoying your walk. Thank you for sharing Walktober with us today at Little Blue Valley Park. Come back out to the park often. If you want to check out other parks, go to kcparks.org. And again, we're glad you enjoyed this nice fall day at Little Blue Valley Park. Come again.